My dear viewers, now discuss ionization potential based on periodic table. It is the very most important question discussed for this part. To take the PDF form of this study material, please show the description box. At first, what is ionization? Okay, the amount of required to remove the most loosely held electron from a neutral gaseous atom of an element in its ground state to form positive ion is called ionization potential of that element. On the other hand, ionization energy or ionization potential is the minimum energy required to remove an outermost, that is the outer of the cell, okay, that is the last of the cell, okay, of nucleus, that is outermost shell, outermost electron from an isolated atom or molecule, okay. It is expressed in joule or electron volt, that is the unit of ionization energy, okay. Next question: why does ionization energy decrease down the groove? Okay, that is, ionization energy decreases down the groove because the outermost electron is far from the nucleus. Okay, that is far from the nucleus. That is, it is the held less tightly bonded to the nucleus and requires that energy to move, okay, that is remove, okay. Thus the ionization energy decrease down the groove, okay, that is down the groove decrease the ionization potential, okay. Okay, next question: why does ionization energy increase from left to right in the periodic table? Okay, that is the in period, okay. Now discuss for ionization energy increases from left to right, okay, left to right period, because as we move uh, left to the right in the period, the nucleus charge increases, lending to a strong bond between the electrons and nucleus, that is the more attract neutrons and neutrons, that is the not neutrons, not that is the nucleus and electron, okay. Okay, thus large amount of energy are required to remove the outermost electron from an atom. Thus ionization energy increases down the left to the right in the period, okay, clear. Next question, that is, what is the effect of nuclear charge on the ionization energy of an element? That is now discussed for this part. Ionization energy of an element increase with increasing nuclear charge, that is nuclear charge increase করলে increase the ionization energy, okay. Therefore at this now the force of attraction between the nucleus, okay, and electron increases, it becomes difficult to remove, it is very tough, এটা খুব কঠিন হয়ে যাবে, that is the very tough, difficult to remove the outermost electron from an atom. Thus the more energy is required, বেশি পরিমাণ এনার্জি লাগবে, কি লাগবে, that is the more energy is required to remove an electron from its valence cell, that is the outer of the cell, that is called the valence cell. Therefore, the increasing the ionization energy of the element. Okay, my dear viewers. Next question. What are the factors? What are the factors that affect ionization energy of an element? Okay, three factors different for the ionization energy, that is nuclear charge, atom radius, that is atomic size, and skinning effect, that is the port sealing effect. The follow the port sealing effect. F greater than P greater than D greater than F. Okay. Next question. What is effect of atomic size on the ionization energy of an element? Okay. That is the atomic size. Others meaning radius of the atom. Okay. That is now discussed for this part. Ionization energy of an element decrease with increasing atomic size, that is atomic radius, as the force of attraction between nucleus and electron decreases with the increasing the size. It becomes easy to remove the outermost electron from an atom. Less energy required to remove an element, that is the electron in element, okay, from the its valence shell, therefore decreasing the ionization energy of the element. Okay, next question. What is the first ionization energy? আমরা mainly two types of the ionization energy, first ionization, second ionization. Also show the third ionization energy, fourth ionization energy, mainly different for the two part, that is the first ionization energy. The first ionization energy is the minimum energy required to remove the first electron, that is the first, from an isolated atom or nucleus, that is the molecule. It is numerically equal to the orbital energy of the electron, but it is opposite sign, that is positive or negative. Okay, next question, that is the second ionization energy. It is the second, that is explain the outer of the cell, that is valence shell, the second electron, remove the second electron, that is second ionization energy is minimum energy required to remove the second electron from the unique positive ion. Okay, next question, difference between ionization energy and electronegativity. First point, ionization energy. Okay, that is the ionization energy is the minimum energy required to remove an electron from a neutral atom, but electronegativity is the tendency, that is the behaves of an atom to attack the sharing pair of electron. Next question, ionization energy deals with the removal of electrons from an atom, but the electronegativity explains the attraction of electrons. Okay, attraction of electron. Third point, ionization energy increases from left to right a period and decrease from top to bottom in the groove. It is the most important point for this part. Electronegativity increase from left to right in the period, decrease from left to right bottom in the groove. Okay. Next question, that is what that is the which has more ionization potential, beryllium or boron? আমরা কিভাবে ব্যাখ্যা করতে পারি, এক্সপ্লেন করতে পারি বেরিলিয়াম ও বোরনের মধ্যে কোনটি আয়নেশন এনার্জি হাই? দ্যাট ইজ removal the outer of the cell, that is the electron removal out of the cell, which is greater require the energy. Now we explain for this part. The first ionization of beryllium is greater than boron because beryllium has the stable complete electronic configuration, that is 1s2 2s2. Okay, that is a beryllium atomic number 4. Okay, but require more energy is to remove first electron from it, where boron has the electronic configuration 1s2 2s2 3p1. Okay, 3p1. Okay, which need lesser energy than that of beryllium. Okay, next question. Why inert gases have higher ionization potential? Inert gases have completely filled stable electronic configuration. Electronic configuration of noble gases, example case for helium, N S2 N P6, that is the octet rule. 2 plus 6, that is the outer of the cell number of electron, 8. Okay, that is, hence inert gases have the higher ionization potential. Next question. Why first ionization energy of nitrogen is higher than that of oxygen? Now discuss for this part. First ionization energy is the energy needed to remove the outermost, that is, or highest energy electron from a neutral atom in the gaseous phase. It is more, it is more, that is, it is more for nitrogen than oxygen because nitrogen is a more stable due to its half-filled electronic configuration. For the show the electronic configuration, that is nitrogen electronic configuration 1s2 2s2 2p3, that is the p outer of the cell p half filled, that is more stable. But the oxygen electron configuration 1s2 2s2 2p4. Okay, that is the single electron extra, that is half fill plus one electron extra, that is extra electron p, that is electron e, that is 2p easily remove outer of the cell in oxygen electron configuration. Okay, that is why first ionization energy of the nitrogen is greater than oxygen. Next question, that is the second ionization, explanation of oxygen and nitrogen. Why oxygen has very high second ionization potential values nitrogen? The second ionization of oxygen is greater than that of nitrogen. That is because 2p subcell of oxygen ion O plus ion is half filled and exhibit extra stability, and more energy is needed to remove one 2p electron from it. So now show the electronic configuration. In electronic configuration 1s2 2s2 2p2, it is not half filled in p orbital, 2p orbital. But the oxygen electron configuration, that is the outer of the cell, 2p3, that is half fill in p orbital. Okay. Next question. Why is the first ionization enthalpy of alkaline earth metal greater than the alkali metal. Alkaline earth metal, that is a group 2 element, that is example for magnesium, calcium. But the alkali metals, that is the group 1 element, that is lithium, sodium, potassium, etc. Now this part explain for this question. আমরা এখন যে কোশ্চেনটা এক্সপ্লেন করছি এই কোশ্চেন in this part, alkaline earth metal have greater nuclear charge than that of alkali metal within the respective period. That is, the ionization enthalpy increases on the moving left to right within the period. Okay, the outer of the cell, that is alkaline earth metal in S2, but the alkali metal in S1. Okay, next question. Which is ionization energy of magnesium, that is alkaline earth metal series, is more than sodium, that is alkali metal. Now discuss for this part. Sodium outer electronic configuration neon 3s1 is 3s1, while magnesium 3s2. Okay, 3s2. Sodium 3s1, but the magnesium 3s2. That is, the magnesium has a completely full orbital than sodium. That is why the ionization energy is greater than the sodium. Okay, my dear viewers. Next question. Which of the following atoms has the lowest first enthalpies? That is option potassium, calcium, strontium, rubidium. That is option last part, that is D, rubidium is the right part for this answer. That is, the ionization enthalpy is the lowest towards the left within the period. Ionization enthalpy also decreases down the groove. Among the given elements, rubidium has the lowest first ionization enthalpy. Okay, next question. Which of the following atom has the highest first ionization enthalpy? That is fluorine. Electronic configuration, that is 1s2, 2s2, 2p, 2p5. Okay, as the ionization enthalpy increases towards the right in a period and moving up in a groove, fluorine has the highest first ionization enthalpy. Okay, next question. What is the smallest ionization energy? Cesium has the smallest ionization energy. Next question.
Some important MCQ question. First question. Ionization energy depend upon option A, B, C. All is appropriate. That is energy. That is ionization energy depend on the electron arrangement, electron penetration effect, and the force shielding effect. That is skinning effect on their inert electron. Okay. Next MCQ question, that is the which of the following element has the lowest ionization energy? That is option A, barium. Okay. Due to reason, barium has the lowest ionization energy due to electronic configuration. Okay. That is, the force of attraction between electrons and the nucleus decrease on moving down the groove. Okay, hence the ionization energy decrease on moving down the groove. Okay, Next question. Ionic mobility of alkali metals ions in an aqueous solution in maximum for the option rubidium present in alkali metal group 1. Okay. Now, for the explain ionization mobility of the alkali metal ions in aqueous solution is maximum for rubidium. Okay. The smaller size of an ion, higher its mobility. It is the most important point. Okay. Due to the explain, lithium Li plus is the smallest in size and its mobility is highest. However, যাই হোক না কেন আমরা বলতে পারি it is not the responsible in an aqueous solution. In an aqueous solution, ions get hydrated due to which their size increases. Lithium has the highest charge density. It is hydrated the most, while rubidium is the listed. Okay, least part, least ionization. Next question, that is before I again explain the above question. Hydrated size of lithium is more than rubidium ion. So, ionic mobility rubidium Rb plus is more than the lithium. Okay. Next question. Which of the following elements has the highest first ionization energy? Okay. That is option B. Fluorine. Fluorine has the highest first ionization energy. Okay. Due to this explain, force of attraction between the electron and nucleus increase on moving left to right in the group. Hence, the ionization energy increase on the moving left to right in the group. Okay. Next question. Ionization energy dash and ionic radius dash down the groove of periodic table. Ionization energy decrease. Okay. And the ionic radius increase down the groove of the periodic table. Okay. Okay, my dear viewers. Any query, any question, please text in description box. To take the PDF form, please show the description box. Thank you, my dear viewers. Thank you, students.